Hello, welcome to today's ride. Today we are doing Lytchett Minster to East Creech, starting here at St Peter's Finger pub, just in the middle of Lytchett Minster. As we head towards Baker's Arms, the ride will start just under 17 miles with about 600 feet of elevation. It's a relatively moderate, easy-ish ride depending on your ability. It's all on road, trying to keep as close to quiet roads as we can. You might see on all of my routes that I have a difficulty rating. This one is a 3.7. My difficulty rating is based on elevation divided by miles or distance, and then divide that by 10, so it gives you a bit of a rough idea as to how far and how hard it is, because essentially if you're going to be doing a 10-mile ride, it could be hilly as hell and it could be as flat as a pancake, so it gives you a bit of a gauge as to how hard and how easy it is. So this part of the ride is probably one of the most busiest roads that you might find yourself on. Today it's not so bad at all, but we're only on this section for a short period, probably about 100 yards or so, 200 yards, till we take this left just coming up now. Taking this slight diversion just cuts out quite a main road on the way into Wareham. This road, as you can see, is very quiet. So we've just come down from Holton Heath. We're heading down now towards and through Sandford. This will take us down to the main roundabout at Wareham. The roads today are really quiet. It can be quite a busy road normally. So just approaching Wareham now, just coming over the bridge where the train station is. Probably missed that. But at the train station in Wareham there is a bike shop, Wareham Cycleworks. Closed today, normally closed on Sundays I think, but it's a handy little place to go to, especially if you're out this way. You've got something wrong with your bike, just go along and check them out. So starting back at Lytchett Minster, we're now 4 miles in. So Wareham's a handy place to use, especially if you're on a slightly longer ride. You can quite a few shops down here. Okay, so it's about round 5 we start to approach first climb really on this ride, and the only climb. It's a relatively flat route, like I say, not too many hills, but there is one long climb which at some points it has got a gradient of about 6%, but mostly between 2 and 3%. Okay, so it's about now, the hill does kick up a bit more. It's quite a long, drawn out hill, so it's getting a nice low gear and it's just spinning up. So we're back, hit another bit of flatten now. I think on the actual elevation of the ride, it looks worse than it actually is, to be fair, even though I'm blowing. Okay, so my bike computer is telling me at the moment we're doing about a 4%, 5% climb. It doesn't feel that bad, to be fair. So the climb we're actually on is the only climb of this ride. We're starting to approach the end of it. The actual climb itself, up and down a little bit for about 3.5 miles. As you get to the top, it is pretty much all downhill for a good couple of miles, so it's quite a nice reward for your efforts. So we're just coming back to the road which leads us into Wareham. We came on this road earlier, so we're starting to double back on ourselves now. Enjoyed the downhill, that's always good. Get a bit of pace up, actually smash it down there. Always good to finish a nice uphill with a good downhill. Feels like we should have the wind behind us, but I don't think we have. I don't know why. Okay, so we're approaching Horton Heath crossroads. At this point we'd normally take a left to take us on our route that we'd taken out earlier, although I tend to only take that route because of the amount of traffic on this road, but today we have the road to ourselves pretty much, so I think today we're going to go straight on. It's a nice fast road as well, so slightly downhill if we're in a group. It's at this point you actually start to smash it to get back to the cafe as quickly as you can to beat the queue. So just finishing off our ride now, we're coming up, just been past Baker's Arms, coming up to St Peter's Finger where we started the ride. There's a few loops you can do off that as well, which extends it a little bit more, so hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you've got any comments, if you've got any questions, chuck them in the box below. Oh, that's nice house.